How's your Christmas going to pan out? Are you in Christmas Day and everybody?
Yeah, we'll work Christmas Day, I'm sure, like most teams, yeah.
And then what, travel Christmas night up to the North East?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Difficult to get into the Christmas mood? I mean, it's very much a working time, I guess, for football clubs. I mean, everybody else seems to be trying to have a good time, but impossible in a way.
No, well, if you've been a footballer, then you understand this is a time where you work, and it hasn't changed as far as I'm concerned. In fact, it might have even been heavier schedules in the past. But no, everybody is entitled to enjoy Christmas time, and so they should. It's an important time of the year. But with the same breath, you're paid to do your job, and football works over Christmas. There's doctors, nurses, policemen have to work at Christmas time as well, so we are no exception.
And do the players have no problem with that? I mean, do you have to do a little bit of persuading and reminding everybody to keep off the heavy food?
Well, I think if you were paid like they are, then I'm sure you'd be quite happy to work at Christmas time as well.
What about January? I mean, in the current economic climate, so are we looking to pick up bargains? Would you say there's going to be bargains around?
I don't know. If out there will be any bargains to be got, I'm not sure. I don't think there's a vast amount of players sitting out there waiting to be bought off the shelves. I don't think that's the case. So, from that point of view, maybe there won't be.
Some of the papers are mentioning Roger Johnson from Cardiff this morning, linked with several clubs. Inevitably, you're one of the clubs. I mean, an admirer of him?
Well, I know nothing about it. That's all I'd say to you. And if I did know anything about it, as I said, I wouldn't talk about players at other clubs because I think it's wrong to do so.
What about the title race? As we move into the new year, looking at the league table at the moment, not too big a gap between, say, the top 10 at the moment. Is that an indication the title race is getting a little bit tighter? That top 4?
Yeah, I think so. I think it has been tight. I think Chelsea set off at a great pace, and Liverpool, and Manchester United a little bit slower, but seem to be coming back into it more now. Arsenal have been a little bit up and down, and I've got to say, I think Aston Villa look the best bet of all the clubs to have a real chance of maybe finishing in the Champions League. I think we're the only club to have done that, certainly in the last 4, 5, 6 years, whatever it may be. But I think Aston Villa looked equipped that they might have the credentials to do that. But we're not going to give up on it, and we're going to try and get a run of consistent wins and try and make a run to make there as well.
All hinges, I guess, on your striker situation. That's got to be a huge factor, I would imagine.
Yeah, it does hinge on that, but it also hinges on the players here. Most important players are the players at your club, not the ones who are not here. So I'm looking forward to getting them in the best condition and ready for those games coming up.
So in an ideal world, with all the injuries that you've got, you'd be hopeful of possibly a fully fit squad by what? Early weeks of January?
Well, I'd hope if a fully fit squad if I can this week, so we're going to try and do everything we can to have them fit for this game against Middlesbrough and certainly Sunderland. Whether we do is another thing. So, but we're going to keep trying to get them back and available.
Have a good Christmas.
Thank you.